I sell myself out because people are making checks to me. Who are making checks to the boss? Who benefits from the boss? Do I benefit a penny, or does the radio benefits?
No, the radio does.
So am I sponsoring the program, like the sponsoring the program?
That's right.
But because I'm doing the program, what's wrong with that? That's the American's way. You're the one that's benefited. It's your radio station.
Right.
People want to pay to come to my program. More power to them, right?
There you go, Renee.
I think it's a betrayal of public trust. When you consider yourself a leader and you go out there and you profess you're a leader and you're doing it because things matter to you, and you look at things from different perspectives, and then you say, wait a minute, that person's going to pay me more if I support them. I think I'll go with them. And then you go out and say, remember, I'm the leader who was leading you the first time, and now we see that I'm leading you to this other group now because I'm your leader. That's a betrayal of public trust, and that is just not ethical.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to a lively debate for the first time, and I think we found a great table of folks who are talking to us live on the radio. And yes, Abel.
Let me just say one more thing. You know, with all the respect to Nancy and everybody else, my party, the Democrats, have all the reason to be upset and to be angry. They have all the reason to be upset and to be angry because they didn't open up their eyes that this was coming. It's nothing. I have been telling them.
How can you not see this coming?
I don't know why they didn't see it, but they didn't see it.
I don't know. We did see it, but what do you do?
I guess the question is, what were we supposed to see? Because apparently you can see it. Tell me what we didn't see.
What happened? That the majority of our Democrats that are running took the Hispanic for granted. They didn't start courting them until they saw competition. Once they saw the competition, they were out there every day, doing it. It was too late then. It was too late. They took up for granted. They took the Hispanic Democrats for granted.
I will say this. I think it was a generational change. As like people like my grandfather, my grandmother, they've already passed away. They were diehard Democrats. I agree with him on that. The younger generations, though, they'll play both cards. Okay, a lot of Republicans. They can't even explain why they're Republicans either. It's just the trendy thing to do. The question then becomes, what is the message of the Democratic Party? That's going to be the key. Is economic development one of those? Is education one of those? You know what? Republicans don't have a plan because guess what? Just like Roland Garza said, for the last 20 years, nothing's been done. Well, guess who's been sitting for the last 20 years in public office? Lloyd Neal.
Renee, hold on. Renee, I'm going to say this, and I think this is some stuff of the stuff we haven't even talked about it, but sometimes I hear this, okay, because going around both sides of the party, and this is what people say, if the folks who are in power, if you don't belong to that, as they would call it, to that clica, you're out, man. You don't even have a chance. Well, you don't even have a chance. Hold on, let me make myself clear. You don't have a chance. Well, you understand? So get out of here. And I don't want, and maybe they don't say it that strongly, but there's folks that feel that they're not part of a party, and that's bad. So how do you fix that?
Well, I guess the question becomes, what is the clica? I mean, really? No. The people that are laughing are the ones that are complaining about la clica. What is la clica? Explain it. Elaborate to me. Okay. Because if you're going to laugh about it, at least be able to explain it.
Okay. No problem. Rose Harris and her group.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Come on, you guys have been doing all the talking. Let me explain something to you. I left the Democratic Party because of her. I thought you said you were a Democrat. I left. You just said you were a Democrat earlier. I left being a Democratic precinct chair because of Rose Mesa Harrison. I left because of her division within the party. And not only me.
What division
there were several precinct chairs. Okay. Find out how many empty precinct chairs there are in the Democratic Party, and they left because of her.
But you know what? No. The part of the reason is because you're taking Republican money. Tell me that you're not taking. Hold on. Tell me you're not taking Republican money. You can't do that as a precinct chair.
The money of those people that pay me as a consultant. What are you taking? What did you take in Crosstown?
I did.
You took money. I saw it, and I saw them paying checks.
No. Okay. You're a liar, Susie. You're a liar, Susie.
Okay. Hold on. Everybody, get us some water.
I have not taken.
Look. We're talking political consultants here. We're talking Democratic. We're taking the Democratic Party. We're talking about
Doctor, hold on. Let's everybody take a breather. Okay?
Because I haven't been able to stop.
This is the most exciting debate in broadcasting. I guarantee you all of South Texas is listening to this, not only on radio. Look, keep in mind, hold on. Keep in mind, this is also on KTMV, on Time Warner. So in order for people to understand and get us all to be on the same page.
And welcome back. We are here live at the Nueces County Courthouse. It's election 2010, and the results are coming in, not only from early voting, but now we have the results in from today as well. We have the honor of having Scott Mendel with us today, and as well as the Honorable Judge Jag and Mrs. Jag, who have been out campaigning hard, and right now the results are looking good. Very good, very good. Jag, a couple words?
Well, I just want to say I want to thank the good Lord for giving me the strength and the health to keep on going, and my family, which is my backbone of the whole campaign, and without them, then I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do, and for all the support. But people like Mr. Mendel, people like Mr. Ortiz, and people like the Barrys and all that, they really were with me. Tony Lamantilla, they were with me from the start. They said, we believe in you. We know you can make a difference. We know you can there'll be a change in the Commissioner's Court. And I think people know that Jag has talked the talk and walked the walk. And I think that this is what they're looking for. Somebody's going to be there for them. Somebody's going to be there for the people of my precinct and the people of this community. But also people is going to, when I go to the table, it's not going to be about parties. It's going to be about what's best for the people of this community and my precinct constituents.
Absolutely, well said. And Mrs. Jag, a strong support, part of the A team. What would you like to say?
Just that I'm glad it's over, almost over.
It's been a lot of work, huh?
A lot of work and a lot of hours.
Yes, ma'am. And you've been a huge part of the success. And Mr. Mandela, supporter of Jag, what would you like to say, sir?
Well, I think Joe has run a fantastic race. I think it's been a long time coming. And I know that he's been out working hard, and it's well-deserved. He's a fantastic man. I think he will do very well as our next county commissioner.
Absolutely. Won a very great race, sir. Very great race. With over half the precincts reporting right now, 58% of the vote is going to Judge Jag for Nueces County Commissioner, Precinct 2, and more with young voters in South Texas. My name is Danielle Oldham. We will be right back at the Nueces County Courthouse. Stay tuned.
Linda Figueroa.
Okay, and you were hearing the discourse that they're having right now here on the radio live. I mean, what do you think about the numbers that have come out so far for the Democrats and the Republicans?
Well, I think that the Republican Party right now has the upper hand in the early voting, and they've learned from us. They've had a good lesson, and they've got some people have changed parties and now know our secrets and how we early vote, mail ballots, military, and so they outnumbered us.
And do you think part of that was Filemon Vela jumping through his wife, Rose Vela? It started a trend in 2006 that made it okay for many Hispanics to cross over?
I don't know if it actually starts with Phil, but I will say that Phil Villa's changing parties did affect it. Of course, there are a lot of things that Phil Villa, remember, he helped Judge Nelva Ramos. He was there for his wife, Marty Huerta.
He was a kingmaker for the Democratic Party.
He was
for a
pretty
long
well,
time.
yeah, definitely. He knew the tricks. He knew the different things that we needed to do. He knew how to bring out the early vote. So I think that yes, right now there are. Boy, it's getting pretty hot over there. There are issues about Phil Villa and people who have changed party lines to go over.
Well, and I guess that's what they're discussing right now. We're going to tune back in with them here in a moment, but they're saying they're saying voting palanca. We have two people over there. Mr. Sines has accused them of being paid off by the Republican Party. And so we're going to go back to them in this heated discussion right now.